You're here with Zebrahn and we are reading Homestuck. We're just about to look at this pestalog. TG. I can't remember who that was, but EB is John. TG. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's macking on me so hard all the time I start to feel embarrassed for her. I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yes, it is understandable because you are really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. Joking, ha ha ha. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail and I guess I have to get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so frustrating. You are not kidding. What's your modus? What? How do you retrieve artifacts from it? Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? Ha 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 ha. What is yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks, so basically he knows everything and is awesome. What the hell is that? You should probably brush up on your data structures, I guess. Did you at least allocate your strife specibus? Specibus? I hate that word. It reminds me of somehow like a special bus. No. It could free up a card for you, plus let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. And have you got... Well, I've got a hammer, but it's trapped under some arms. Well, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specibus. How? I don't know. Just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. Alright, we're combining fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake at least 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sasaka would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Oh my god. Yes, he would. You check the back of your strife specibus for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Okay. Your strife specibus has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from your captalog deck to your strife deck. Yeah, I could write gibberish and make more sense. John. Okay, I did it. Hammer kind? Yeah. Okay, that will be the permanent allocation for your specibus. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Then why do it? Now that you've got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. You guess maybe this is one respect in which the cards present some convenience. Or not. Examine Game Bro magazine. Spurb. Why the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Okay, have I got to read this? So okay, Spurb is the game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review, so I'm like, yeah man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, so this is about houses or some noise. That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs. But all I'm saying is, when do you get to thrash anything? While you're playing house or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy of getting mud on your doll's dress or whatever from busting out? And I quote, the mad stunts all wicked up and... Know what I'm saying, yo ma? I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We're going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and was so psyched of it, y'all. So this one time, he was leaning against a screen door and the shit popped open and the back deck was wet and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his bawling candy-ass girth to the hospital. But it's cool, I still got another watch in me. Brotel Wanda. Okay. Captalog, Game Bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. I second that. Oh my god, it's just capitaloguing everything. You expend your final card on the Magician's Hat. You don't have a free card in your Silodex. However, you are able to merge the Beagle Puss with the Magician's Hat to create a clever disguise. Yeah, clever. Or a waste of time. John. Who is this John you speak of? You are quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Yeah, this is a really shitty disguise. While you are wearing the items, they remain on the card, but it is temporarily removed from the deck, thus freeing up cards beneath it. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella who sure knows how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought that he looked a lot like Michael Cera. Is that Sarah or Kara? I don't know who that is. But your dad swears on the many hallowed tombs of Egypt that it is not. You're not sure about that though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or harlequins, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such brazen assumption. Let's go downstairs. The accursed odour of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be the connivings of your arch-nemesis Betty Crocker, and the rich, buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. You check out the shelves of fanciful harlequins. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. A bright orange flame flickers in the fireplace. It doesn't matter that it's April and not terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace. Damn it, categorically at all times, without exception. As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, a home borrows the spirit of the flames for as long as it makes a guest of it. Much as the moon takes liberty from the sun's rays, the moon's an arrant thief, and her pale fire she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. I cannot confirm that. I have no idea. Alright, what are we burning, bro? It does burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% recycled asbestos. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. Awesome. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, an unabridged Colonel Sassacres. He never wants to talk about it. Looking good, Nan. You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn. Ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably better clean it up before Dad finds it. What's he going to do next? Have a look at the stairs? Have a look underneath the couch? Turn on the lamp? You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise? Grow some arms? Champ, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but it makes you a little nervous at the same time. Let's open it. Oh, hell no. What a bad present. First you prop the Harlequin doll up on the couch. Having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You capture log the ashes to your available card. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. Well, that would have made sense. No one will be the wiser, except maybe 4 people with eyes. Oh, except not 4 people with eyes, except for people with eyes. Yeah, English. Hard to read sometimes. You just got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of their cake and capture log them. Looks like Pester Chum is acting up again. Another pester log. Okay. Examine 3rd and 4th walls of room. Yeah, posters. What's going on? That was a pointless page. Check Pester Chum. Another one of your chums is messaging you. Alright, who we got this time? TT. I still can't. Tentacle. Something I can't remember. I understand you have recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazine. That's an ugly rumour. Whoever told you that is a filthy liar, and you should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I cannot control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to get to go get it from him, so be right back. John. What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now while wearing something ridiculous. No, why would you ever think that? That's so stupid. Okay, why don't you go and get the game from your father? Alright, wish me luck. Oh, by the way, joking, I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha! Ha 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 ha. I know, John. It seems that they have a lot of pointless stuff in this story. You can now execute that brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the fake arms to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach the arms to the doll. How about putting some on yourself? Hee 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 hee. You don't care what Colonel Sesker says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Oh, I'm laughing. That is so funny. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Broblerone. You put this back on the fire where it belongs. As long as you're cleaning up. Throw present wrap in. You can't carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. You can carry hefty items, but that thing is way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Well, why talk about it? Read Colonel Sasaka's text. Oh my god, no. I'm not reading it. No, I can't read it. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now. But this text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Thank you. Find Dad and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portable hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of his time. He could be in either room. Where will you go? Let me choose. How about the study? It doesn't look like he's in here right now. Examine Father's desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, one of your dad's pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray Captulog card. There is also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. Upgrade costume with hat and hat rack. Alright, I think we'll leave it there. But we'll see what happens in the next episode.